Tell them what's been happening for 3 weeks.
I've been sitting right here at the house. That's what I've been doing for 3 weeks.
That you are in your 3rd week of them not calling you in for
Yeah,
work.
I got a job where I don't work. I just sit at home waiting on a phone.
So he's talking about Kentucky Western Truck Lines. Is that the end of the lard?
I told you, down to the nothings.
He's talking about Kentucky Western Truck Lines that you are a company driver, but they haven't had any work for you in 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, that's the problem when you work for somebody else. You're working for somebody else. Therefore, they call the shots. They tell you when you're working and when you ain't. And I ain't been working. First, this one guy started complaining. He said that I was running too hard. And I told him, I ain't running that hard. He said, oh, you're lying. You know, you go to hell for lying. Lying just like you can for stealing. I didn't say anything. Then I saw him later on at the end of the day. He says, it's your fault that nobody's getting loads on Friday because I was running too hard. I said, well, I really didn't get that many. Oh, you're lying. And I thought, well, this guy's trying to get me to bite on something here. So I said, well, Lord, forgive me for lying, even though I really wasn't lying. I just hadn't finished what I was saying. So, and I said, well, and I looked at him. I said, thank God for the Lord Jesus Christ for forgiving me my sins. But anyway, after he made those complaints, that was the last time I worked. I haven't worked since.
That's been almost 3 full weeks now.
Yep. So apparently he had enough pull when he complains that tells the boss to make me sit at home. So I'm waiting on my TWIC card. If I can get my TWIC card, then I want to get my hazmats, and then I can flop a coin and see what comes out better. There's a job over in Paducah where it's 4 days on and 4 days off, paying $32 to $37 an hour, working 12 hours a day. So that sounds like a good job. I think I'll take that job.
But you have to have your TWIC card first.
First, I got to get my TWIC card. When I get my TWIC card, which it should be here any day now, then I know I passed my background check, because I got felonies. One's 37 years old and the other one's 40 years old, and so if I pass that, then I can go down and get my hazmats, and I get my hazmats, I can get tankers. Tankers are easy to get. But to do the hazmats, I have to study a little bit for that.
Why do you think the tankers are easy?
Because they are easy. There's nothing really to sweat. That's not that hard. Not like hazmats. Hazmats is a little bit more difficult. You got to study for your hazmats.
But in a tank, don't you carry hazmat material in a tank?
Not without your hazmats, you don't.
Well, then aren't they connected? Aren't the tanker endorsements?
No, you can haul anything in a tank. You can haul butter in a tank. Doesn't mean you need hazmats.
But they are related.
In order to haul gasoline, you got to have hazmat and tanker. And that's where the money's at, hauling gas and stuff like that. Gas, propane, oil, nitrogen. That's where the money's at. So if I can get my TWIC, if it comes in the mail, then that tells me I can apply for my hazmats, and I'll get those. And if I get those, I get my tankers, and then I will get one of them good paying jobs where I can work 4 days on, 4 days off, and get paid $37 an hour to do it. So they say it's 27 to 37, but 37 or 33 driving years of experience, I should be able to be on a higher paying scale.
You would think so. I mean, you're not a rookie by no means.
By no means. So it's either that or I could have had a truck, but the guy decided to. I don't know what happened to him. I hope he didn't die. He said he had cancer. He's not responding anymore, so who knows what happened to him. He said he was going to heaven, so. All right, well, if you're going to heaven, you can die all you want. So, I feel the same way. You're going to go to heaven. It's time to go. Bring it on.